USA Basketball also feeling the effects of COVID. Bradley Beal will not participate in the Olympics after being placed in COVID protocol on Wednesday. Jeremy Grant has also been placed in protocol out of caution. However, the team is hoping he will remain with the squad. Team USA officials are now reaching out to possible replacements for Beal. Here's Greg Popovich's reaction to the news.
I'm dying for him. We all are. You know, since he's a little kid, this has been a dream of his. And he was playing great. He was having fun. You know, being a big part of us coming together chemistry-wise and as a family. And so for him and for his family, immediate family, it's devastating.
So the Americans will have at least one slot to fill before they head to Tokyo. 3 of their 11 players are still playing in the finals, and Devin Booker, Drew Holiday, and Chris Middleton. The calling card for a lot of these international teams is size and physicality. Bam Adebayo is the only true center on the roster, so maybe adding a little help up front would be beneficial. Brian Windhorst joining us now from Vegas. So Team USA scrambling to find another player for this squad. Who are possible replacements for Bradley Beal?
Yeah, so they've spent the last 12 hours gauging which players not only would be willing to play, but which players are in shape. This team is scheduled to leave for Tokyo on Monday. They don't have a run-up of 2 weeks like they've had with the rest of the players to get those guys in shape. So a couple of players that we think they're looking at. Julius Randle of the New York Knicks, who was one of the finalists to get one of the last spots, obviously coming off a terrific season. I can tell you that Tobias Harris has been reached out to by Team USA to judge his availability, but he has been out of the country for the last 2+ weeks, celebrating his birthday, which is Thursday. So he is not really in position. I don't know what sort of his form would be. But I would also keep an eye on Duncan Robinson with the Miami Heat. He was a guy that was on the list of 57 players that the Team USA was considering. Robinson is an excellent outside shooter. I think would have been on this roster or had a good chance to make it if he was not a free agent. So that is an issue for him. So it doesn't sound like they're going after guards, guys, because Trae Young and Ja Morant both went to social media today and indicated they were not going to be on the team and had no interest in, you know, different views on whether they were interested or not. But it looks like they're headed for a forward. They certainly should have the decision by late tonight or early tomorrow morning.
So that spot still up in the air. What about the Americans that are still on this team right now, currently on the squad? They're supposed to play Australia on Friday in an exhibition contest. What's the status of that contest right now?
Yeah, they've got to really protect this roster at this point. You know, they are leaving for Tokyo in a few days. Obviously, the players cannot test positive. They will not be able to take part in the Olympics. And so the game with Australia Friday is in peril. There's been discussions between the two coalitions about whether they should cancel the game just for safety reasons. It's not just Team USA. Australia's Olympic delegation has very strict COVID protocols, and they're very concerned about potential exposure. So it's Australia just as much as the US. And then there's another game on Sunday. At this point, I'm talking to sources around the team. They just want to get the guys onto the plane without any more positive tests so they can get to Tokyo and be in that bubble there. And that is going to take priority, even if that means losing games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You want to play those games to build up that chemistry. But again, health, the biggest key right now. Thank you, Wendy. Appreciate that. All right, so this is only the 5th year that the U.S. men's team has lost multiple games since they started playing with the pros in 1992. In the other 4 instances, Team USA failed to win the major tournament, which occurred that year. That includes the 2004 bronze medal finish in Athens, the last time they failed to win gold at the Olympics.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.